He has two, and then Shaq has three.
Nah,
So
don't say that.
Chris,
Whoa.
Chris, hey man,
Whoa.
I don't
yo,
listen.
You saying
blasphemy,
that
blasphemy.
you
I don't
saying
know.
that in the man jersey?
And the
I
yeah,
know.
that's what I asked the dude. When did he buy that jersey? That's why I asked Chris. When did he buy that jersey?
I knew when it wasn't in the
Nonsense
Mamba
coming on his nose.
when it was in the Mamba jersey. I knew.
I'm just playing, guys. It's okay.
You said it with so much confidence too. I'm
It's
surprised you didn't
okay.
say Shaq got 3 and Paul Gasol got 2.
Snoop Dogg get a hold of this
guy,
one,
man.
bro.
God,
I'm just
bro, you
playing,
can't help
guys.
but to
sense.
hate.
It's okay. We can have fun about Kobe. It's
Aight.
fine. He has 5 championships. You know, R.I.P. Kobe. Welcome everyone to another episode of the Warmup. I here with the guys again. It's me, Mini Fro Mamba. I also got No Vaseline. Shout out to Q, man, and also got Kev RL. Say what's
love
up to the YouTube crowd, guys.
Hey, everybody out there in these streets.
What's up? What's up?
Cool.
Oh, you got the thermos now. You got the thermos now, Reg. All right, stay hydrated, man.
Gotta
Yeah,
hydrate.
man.
Got a big episode tonight. Big episode.
Big episode. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. And again, just a little bit of house cleaning. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like it, like it. If you dislike it, and let us know. Feel free to comment, subscribe, advertise, tell a friend to tell a friend. And yeah, man, we get right into it. First things first, man. The NBA season is over. Playoffs is over. We finally have a new champion.
Who won?
Got the trophy out of Toronto. Brought it back to LA. You know what I'm saying? So Lakers again, champions. After the last time we've seen the championship land in LA being 2010 with Kobe won it for his 5th championship. They are tied for the most championships, 17 titles, tied with the Boston Celtics here. And, of course, your man LeBron James, King James, was crowned the Finals MVP for the 4th time in his career, along with his 4th championship. Also, one of the things that he mentioned was in his MVP speech is that he wants his damn respect. So, I'll throw this out here, man. I'll leave it for you guys here. Do you think he was referring to the Laker fans, Kobe fans, MJ fans, or the people who were on the Kawhi boat, you know, saying he was the best player in the NBA? No Vaseline. You can go ahead and kick us off.
Wait. Before you jump to No Vaseline, when you buy that shirt, the day after they won?
This one?
The day after they won?
Man.
Yeah, that
this
one right there.
This has been my closet. This has been my
he ain't
closet
buy
the
it.
whole time.
He ain't buy it.
When?
I thought Abe got it for you.
That been in your closet?
This has been in my closet the whole time. It's
And
right next to the Grizzlies.
and it's yours? And
You
it's
bought
yours?
it?
I mean, it's. I
It's yours?
have rights to use
You have
it.
access.
You got
I have
exclusive
access
rights.
to it. Yeah, it's a
This
subscription.
dude, I never
First
thought
of
I'd
all-
see anything but a grizzly on my boy right now.
First of all, I just wanted to point out to everybody that ain't the Mamba one though. So
This ain't the Mamba one. I mean,
Nah.
you know, it's just like Hurts.
what are you doing, my guy?
20.
Are you? That's kind of tone deaf for you to be wearing that jersey right now. You got to put the Mamba on.
Wow. I mean, I had the number right here, bro.
You got the number right.
Yeah, man, the number right, man.
The Mambas, bro.
I got the name back on the back.
I just want to call that out because I know you're rocking it. I know you flashed it a couple times, so it's like you're repping Lakers real hard right now.
Yeah, man.
I want to see what's gonna happen next year when Grizzlies.
But for the jersey that white, it's awfully clean. That means they don't get no play.
It only comes out when the Lakers win. That's why.
He had that plastic wrap. Let's go.
So it's been sitting in your closet since 2008.
Hey, man. Okay, hold on. First of all, why are we talking about the jersey for? Y'all want to know the serial number on the
Hey,
the jersey.
streets want to know, man. Don't rock no fake Kobe jersey. That's in poor
This
taste.
official. This is official.
Okay. You got the official.
It's this so official. It's before Nike even came in the picture. It's still Adidas.
The guy just looked like he dribbling with his left. I'm just trying to check. Man. But anyways, I want to just first out congratulate the Lakers, even though they beat my team, the beloved Miami Heat.
And
I know y'all heard the theme song play at least one time.
The heat of the night. In the heat of the night.
Whatever. Anyways, congratulations. LeBron's a beast. They played really well. Defining first and last game. They just really put it out there, left everything on the court. So shout outs to them. Yeah.
Who's he talking to?
Who's
he talking to? Who's LeBron talking to?
Who is he talking to?
Who do you want respect from?
I feel like it's all of the above, really. Like I feel like the chatter, the media, the analysts, the fans, spectators. I feel like it's a shout out to everybody, and also he probably feels slighted that he didn't get that MVP. Not the finals MVP, but the season MVP. So it's like he probably feels in a lot of ways he's just not getting the respect that he thinks he deserves. Being consistent, doing what he got to do, and we see the results.
Right. Okay. What about you, Kev?
Well, congrats to the Lakers franchise. Happy for them, but I'm not a traditional Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron fan. Where he goes, I go. So make that clear. I don't have I don't have jerseys. You know what I mean? If he moves here and there, I might get all the LeBron jerseys when he's finally retired. I just get all of them from all the teams.
Or you can just get them as he moves. That way, when he goes back to Cleveland, you can just be like, "Hey, I already got it."
Get that Amex card when you play your switch teams. I think you can get the new jersey or something like that.
Exactly. Shout out to Amex.
Makes sense. Yeah, so I'm a LeBron fan. So congrats to Lakers. Still happy for them. Happy for LeBron mostly. And 17 years doing this, no slowdown, MVP 4 times in a row. Not 4 times in a row, but 4 times for every ring he got. So definitely he's always been the dominant factor, always been the most valuable player. So when it comes to respect, he got it. If he's lacking it, then I would say to your question, none of the above. I would say just got to be the haters out there. People who they may not be a Kobe fan, they may not be a Kawhi fan. They probably don't like LeBron for whatever reason it may be. I mean, he has his ways, he has his presence, and he's been doing what he's been doing for years, and people have always had something to say. So it ain't a surprise now that, that they're still talking, even though he's done it a few times. And I don't know what No Vaseline said about the MVP for the season. That kind of made some sense to me because it was a landslide when it came to my boy Giannis getting the MVP.
There wasn't no split decision.
Nah, it was so landslide. I was like, whoa, like y'all forgot, y'all didn't realize what LeBron has done with the team this year, and what he was doing at the time and what he had did. So it's like he could be talking about that.
A little curveball before you get into it. Do y'all think if it wasn't for those few disappointing games from AD, that maybe he would have got the Finals MVP?
As long as you're on a team with LeBron James, you will never get that Finals MVP.
Ooh, I disagree, but
I disagree. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of chatter about making AD the Finals MVP. I think from Game 2, it was like they think it's AD's, and it was AD's to lose. That was the chatter.
Yeah,
I would have said that from Game 2 too. From what it just looked crazy. What he was doing on the court, you couldn't stop him.
This is the reason why I say that though, because we did see AD perform pretty well in the finals and on the other series as well, but a lot of that was attributed to the fact that LeBron was also on the floor. So you kind of had to account for both of them. You couldn't scheme where you had to double up on AD without LeBron eating, or double up on LeBron without AD eating. And you kind of saw that with the Heat when they would try to play zone up or load up on one person, like how the other person was playing the back line, and they would just find each other. So I mean, I think it's really good, like a really good performance from AD. Like I said, he showed up for the most part, but I also think that the scheme and having LeBron on the floor. And I feel like this would be like that with any player he would have. Anytime LeBron's on the floor, the second best player or the third best player on his team is going to get opportunities. So That's kind of how I feel. He's never gonna be like, oh well, because I don't know, let's just say like Kevin Durant, because I had Kevin Durant on the floor. They all pay attention to him, and I get open looks, and therefore like I'm feeding off of his impact versus him feeding off from my impact, or having kind of like
I
this
mean,
this
Chris,
dual.
you're hitting it on the head, man. I just read today that I love Rondo. Rondo's one of my favorite point guards, especially back when he was in Boston. And he had a good series, this playoff series. I mean, his season wasn't all that spectacular, but playoff Rondo showed up and showed out. Mm-hmm. He just opted out of his contract because of how valuable he was during this season. However, healthy Rondo was with the Mavericks. He didn't perform. Healthy Rondo was in New Orleans for like, I think, 2 years at least, and he didn't perform. But then he gets in the team with LeBron, like you said. LeBron makes everybody that much better because the defenses aren't paying attention to you. But back to Chris's question, man, I think you guys are right. It's the media. I keep seeing the IG post that says there's a whole Hall of Fame career between Jordan and LeBron, and Jordan did all of this in just 13 years, where LeBron's in year 17, right? But I think they are missing the greatness of LeBron. Jordan's proven he's a great player. But if he was at this age, Jordan has already proven that he's not capable of constructing his own team the way LeBron is. He went to Cleveland, he knew what he needed. He went to LA, he knew what he needed because Miami taught him. And Jordan, being over the Wizards, being over Charlotte, he still was not able to construct even a winning team.
So what's next for LeBron, man? I mean, y'all think he's gonna get 1 or 2 more? Y'all think he's gonna retire soon? What's the outlook for LeBron?
Go
ahead.
I was gonna say, if we're saying that he's just gonna, when it's time for his time to get out of a starting lineup, that he's just gonna put the cleats up, I'm gonna say 1 more.
1 more?
That's how we coming at it, yeah.
Okay. 1 more championship? How many years do you think he has?
No, 1 more after he get to the point where he may need to go on the bench is what.
I'm saying I feel like he'll get 1 more championship.
Oh, 1 more championship?
Yeah, that's how I see it. I think it might be like next year, because I feel if this Lakers thing doesn't fizzle out 2 times back to back, and they have to start doing some rebuilding, age will come in. You got to get a new situation. It's hard to see, like, when will it happen again?
But when you say rebuild, though, like, rebuilding doesn't have to be a full top to bottom process. Like what Warriors did, they lost, and all they went out and do and say, "Come here, KD."
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, who knows? Like, a lot of people with this championship run, like, we've seen it before with Tristan Thompson and some other guys, their stock goes up. They start getting these big paychecks. It becomes less sustainable. So it's just like, what is that churn gonna do?
And this Lakers team is old. It's an old roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people played a kind of above their. It's almost like their second win, like Rondo or Dwight Howard. Is that sustained? It's great. I love it, but it's like, is that like a one-time thing, or are we gonna see that? Is that sustainable?
I think we could see it again. We saw with Ray Allen reviving on Celtics. To me, that wasn't his prime either, and he still carried that over and went to Miami and still contributed there as well.
Off the bench, though.
Off the bench, yeah, but we've seen people stretch these things out. Stretch their career out and stretch their successes out within their career. And I think if anyone's going to do it, LeBron is going to be the one that knows how to do it. And coming to the tail end, I think a lot of people is going to want to work with him and play with him, knowing that, hey, LeBron show is about to exit. You want to get a ring, you want to get to the finals, because he's done it like 10 times, 11 times, 12 times. The number's going to keep going up, right? So it's like you're going to want to work with him more and more as a young superstar, as a old vet. I think he's going to attract players that's going to help him bring maybe multiple rings before it's all said and done. So I'm going for 2 or 3.
Kev, I got a question for you on that one. I'm with Reg. I see the one, but I like your people want to work with LeBron. So what's his Morey?
Daryl Morey.
Daryl, thank you. Was the lead star. They agreed to split the same thing with Doc, right? He's out of the Houston Rockets. So James Harden's sitting there like, I tried working with Dwight. I tried working with CP3. I tried with Russ. and I keep getting shut out. Do you think, and it's excluding money, do you think Harden is a player that can play with LeBron, considering how much they need the ball in the hands?
I don't see him going to the Lakers. I don't see that.
I don't see him play with LeBron right now. No.
I could see them playing together, but
really,
like on some like FIBA type thing, like Team USA. I don't.
This dude said Team USA,
or even All Stars.
All of them play
yeah,
Team USA.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing them be on the team. They're too.
Not me. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're two kind of players that I feel like are culture setters. Like you're gonna have Harden setting a certain culture. We've seen it. The people that come and play with him, the system doesn't change too much. It doesn't deviate.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't think it was D'Antoni. I think it's more so like this is the Harden show.
Yeah, I think D'Antoni just maximized it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's that? Because I know the Lakers, they talk about having a third star, at least in the analysts did. But I think they just need a good squad. If they lose Rondo, who's that Rondo replacement for him? So they can run it back. I don't think Rondo played a crucial part. He doesn't show in the box scores, but he allowed LeBron to rest on the court by not having to start the offense all the time.
And that's my concern because, like, his stock went up as well. That's why he feels like he's going to opt out. And I don't feel like it makes sense to pay him a whole bunch of money because, sure, he'll give it to you in the playoffs, but regular season.
Nah. Yeah.
That's fine. You just got to make it to the playoffs. That's all.
So you're paying a guy all that money for the playoffs?
Yeah.
Potentially.
I mean, they did.
No. I'm talking about for a performance potentially from him. They're definitely going to go to the playoffs. But I'm saying, like, you sit and wait
like that.
You sitting here waiting 82 games to see what he might do.
Iguodala.
That's like done. Nah, I would. I don't think we paid a lot of money for him though. But I'm just saying, like,
y'all paid a lot of money, not in the grand scheme of things, but there's a lot of money that went to him because it was off of that contract from Golden State.
Yeah, but I'm still saying, like, I don't sit in on 82 games to see what somebody might could do in the playoffs is not winning strategy to me.
Well,
I don't think that's going to be the case, though. Go ahead, me, bro.
I was going to say, I mean, they did it with Horry. Robert Horry was dude was like irrelevant in a season. Playoff comes, he just go sit in the corner and wait for that ball to come in, and he would just knock down big shots. Steve Kerr was almost like that too. Like even when he played for the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I hear you, but we've seen it. I think we've seen it where players, you don't pay them for the season, you pay them for the playoffs.
But what kind of contract though was Robert Horry getting?
I mean, but Rez, look at Kawhi Leonard though, man. Kawhi Leonard's not he's no longer a regular season player.
LeBron isn't a regular season player.
That's why but at least he plays though.
No, he plays.
He plays in the season. Kawhi show up and be like, "Yo, bro, I'm playing 40 games."
Like LeBron played every game this season, right?
Yeah, just about. Kyrie Irving don't play 82 games either.
Wow.
Well, hey, he played
more than 60
plus.
Or whatever somebody was trying to put out there.
Barely.
Some fake news.
Stats, Chris.
Hey, yo.
We had to fact check one of our. We had to fact check somebody on our team.
Hold on, man. Let's move on. We don't want to get into all that. Just real quick before we move on to the next topic, though. Do we think that LeBron has done enough to surpass Jordan as a GOAT?
I think it's a conversation.
Man, that's greatest of all time. We say it, but I don't know if we really mean it because I think there'll just always be GOATs. There'll be multiple GOATs, man. Like,
yeah, it's a conversation. I think the people who feel like it's not a conversation, they need a reality check. It's a conversation, an argument to be made.
Okay, but what do you think? Do you think it's Jordan still number one?
I didn't have him as number one. Like,
what we talking about?
Like he was number one before that, but like I didn't have him the number one the way they got him number one. Like how people have him like number one and it's not gonna happen. He's never gonna get touched. I didn't have him a number one like that. So I think it's a conversation. An argument can be made.
Okay. Do you care, Kev? Do you have an opinion or?
I wonder if you're looking at accolades because or skill or player. Like there's so many ways to look at
What's the GOAT? What are we talking about?
I
Yeah.
I feel like it's skill, impact, and accolades. It's kind of like accumulation of all of those things, right?
Yeah, like like formula of those three things. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a conversation, man. And I don't know about surpass because it's hard for me to draw a line anywhere. But
Mm-hmm.
I've been forgotten about Jordan. I'm gonna just be
You
honest.
forgot about.
I've been
Okay.
I've been LeBron for so many years now. It's like if
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right.
I mean, if I have to go back and watch some stuff and tell my kids about some great player, I'm gonna be telling them a bunch of LeBron stories. I'm gonna just be honest. That's what's gonna be told. You know what I mean? That's the greatest player I watched. I watched Jordan. I was real young when I was watching Jordan, but
What about Kobe?
What about him?
you see, I was never I was an anti-Lakers fan.
I mean,
so I used to get on Kobe a lot, but
I was respecting him, but I was
over
so is he
time,
not?
Yeah.
Is he
he
completely
got
out of
him
the GOAT conversation?
no way. That's another question too. We're talking about Jordan, but we just jump over Kobe.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we can't jump over Kobe. Like we can't. There's no way. Like Kobe has done too much.
I think the only reason that people overlook Kobe is not because of his skills or his accomplishments.
Shaq.
I think it's
Because he did it with Shaq.
Well, not even that. It's because Jordan did it with Pippen. He did nothing without Pippen. He was a playoff exit early round at best. And in the Wizards, we're not even talking about the Wizards. But yeah, like the thing with Kobe was that he was literally the best player in the league for like maybe a couple of years, 2 or 3 years max. And it wasn't his fault. It was just that he fell. He started when Jordan was still at his apex, and he was still there as LeBron kind of elevated to his stature as well. So I think he just kind of was in this odd place, and so he didn't have the prime time spot for so long like LeBron. LeBron has been on for like what 13 years, almost a decade, like definitely a decade or more.
Of course.
Jordan's had it since 84 to 85 to 96. That's a good
96,
decade
97.
right there, right? So
So you talking about he got caught up in the transition of power?
he just got caught up in the transition of power, I believe. Like if LeBron didn't exist, it would be Kobe, no question. If Jordan didn't exist and he found out somehow he still like amassed this guy's skill set and copied everything he did, he would have been from 96 or 97 all the way through.
You think he copied everything he did?
I
think his game is heavily inspired, but
Heavily
I don't know about copy. I don't think you just be like, I'm gonna watch Jordan tape and then you can become Jordan. I don't think it works that way.
I mean, there is no copy. Yeah, there's emulate. There's emulate. There's inspired, garner your game after all that good stuff. But you can't copy. You could try.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I'd actually be more impressed if you could copy Jordan.
Yeah,
Just go out there and be Jordan. I was like, oh shit.
But it's so funny though. You look at Kobe mannerisms are very
You're right.
reminiscent.
Yeah.
Just his walking.
He was inspired.
I just wanted to say they have many pictures of them side by side with the same kind of tongue and the takeoff and the ball kind of a thing, or going up to dunk.
He modeled his whole he modeled like every move he has after Jordan.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. But I think that's the reason why people overlook Kobe. It's not because of his skills or accomplishments. It's really just more so the fact that he was between the transition of power. So, yeah. Any last words on that?
Kobe had what, 5 rings?
He has 5.
Rings,
He really has 2.
MVPs.
He has 2, and then Shaq has 3.
Nah,
So-
don't say that.
Chris,
Whoa.
Chris, hey man,
Whoa.
yo,
You
blasphemy.
saying that
Blasphemy.
you saying that in the man jersey?
Yeah, that's what I asked the dude. When did he buy that jersey? That's why I asked Chris. When did he buy that jersey?
I knew when it was in the Mamba when it was in the Mamba jersey. I knew.
I'm just playing, guys. It's okay.
You said it with so much confidence too. I'm
It's
surprised you ain't
okay.
say Shaq got 3 and Paul Gasol got 2.
Snoop Dogg get a hold of this
Guy,
one,
man.
bro.
God.
I'm just
Right, you can't
playing,
help
Makes
but
no
to hate.
sense.
It's okay. We can have fun about Kobe. It's fine. He has 5 championships. You know, R.I.P. Kobe. The
I'm
LeBron
ready to get
legacy.
into these Cowboys. Let's go.
Oh man, so the
Respect it
Cowboys,
still.
man.
Respect it
Sad,
still.
sad deal, man. Dak Prescott, he had a season-ending injury. It was essentially a compound fracture in the ankle. After trying to scramble, he broke it, man. It was a dislocation and a fracture. He's out 4 to 6 months. I think he had the surgery that same night. All while on the franchise tax, being paid $31 million. He doesn't have a long-term deal, which is what they were trying to negotiate this offseason. I believe he wanted a 4-year deal, and Cowboys wanted to give him a 5-year deal, $100 million or so. So he's out, man. Do you think there's going to be positive or negative impact on his leverage for contract negotiations? I'll kick it off with you, man. No Vaseline. I know that's your team right there.
Man,
Oh,
can
you're a
it
Dallas
be
fan?
can it be anything but a negative for his contract?
It
I don't
could
think
be.
anybody's ever gonna be like, he got injured. Let's give him more money. It can't be anything but negative. I don't know, especially with what the Cowboys had to go through before with Romo, if they're gonna give a bag to a man that's injured.
So it could be petty. It could be pity. Like, oh man, we should have did right by you. You know, hey,
Nah.
Roger Goodell said, "Hey guys, NFL's bad with Kaepernick." So I mean,
He
he ain't
don't
got
got
no job still.
he don't got the complexion for protection. I think we saw what they did to Cam. We see what they not giving Kaepernick. I don't think it's a bright day for him at all.
Nah.
I feel you. Okay,
Yeah.
so
But I'll give a bright side. I feel like even though that is a gruesome, disgusting injury, I think breaks and fractures are a little bit easier to recover from in terms of prospects of being like 100%.
I feel that way with respect to like tendons and
Yeah.
ligaments and yeah, definitely yeah. It feels a little
So
bit.
so maybe they do give him a bag. Maybe they still do 5 years and just less money or something like that, and still rock with him, thinking he's gonna come back and be the franchise player still.
yeah. Okay. Gabe, you got any insight on this?
No insight. I saw it and it was just yeah. Yeah, they actually blurred it out when I was trying to get a good peek at what actually happened. So I could tell it was that gruesome. But I was looking at the Cowboys and like they weren't really playing that well either way. So
Yeah, I think they were 1-3 in that game.
yeah, so I was like, yeah, I don't know if it impacts their season. It definitely impacts what's going to come next, and Dak Prescott directly he's impacted. But yeah, Cowboy wasn't somebody I was watching to like make it to the Super Bowl. So the fact that a key player got injured, I was like, okay. Again, going back to the casual watcher, I was like, all right, someone got injured in football. It's expected.
Yeah.
No, on to the teams that's winning.
Okay. On to the teams that are winning. Hey, you only gotta be
Yo,
the
I watch
best.
winning teams.
You only gotta be as fast as the slowest person behind you. And the NFC East is a bunch of mediocrity, anyways. So they only had to probably win about 7 or 8 games to make it to the playoffs. So I'm just saying, put it in
That's
perspective.
true. That's true.
So,
That's true. Perspective matters. You're right.
because the Philadelphia Eagles are looking like trash.
They're
Washington,
all trash. You're right. Giants is at the bottom of the hill.
and
Wait, hold on. The Giants still lost the game?
Yeah.
God damn.
Wait,
That
they
conference
still
is
lost the
doing
game
really
against the
trash.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened in the
Oh,
middle of the
wow.
third quarter, and they were
Yeah.
only down by 1 point, and they still lost the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what to say about the Giants. No
Same thing you say
comment.
about the Knicks.
Manning
No
Eli.
comment.
What's going on in
But-
New York, man?
Yeah.
Some in the sauce.
Kurt, man, you got something you gonna say on the Dak situation? You think it's a positive? It's a negative? What's your take on it? All right, then. Welcome back to the newsroom. Apparently he's busy. No, it's all good. But no,
So
man.
welcome
So
back.
this is I don't know, man. I could look at it as a positive thing, right? So this is how I'm gonna look. This is how just keep in
Feed me,
mind.
bro. I'm
You,
listening. I'm
Okay.
listening.
he had to put it out there because we reading the question and all of us looking at it like, oh, this was the question,
Yeah.
positive or negative.
It's
Okay,
a
let's
well, you know,
let's
new
see where you're gonna
Vaseline.
take it.
He could have had some positives, but you know, he's a positive guy. He likes to, you know, wish people into great places and talk about how teams are going to go to the finals
Yeah,
when
but for
no one
contract
else saw it and
negotiations,
forecasted that. So I
Hey,
you're
mean,
right. That was a good call, man.
that
That
was
was a good
that was
call.
a good call, man. So I don't
I,
know.
I was,
He could have knew something
I'm
that I didn't know.
I'm waiting to hear the positive though.
So
Like
this
I'm
is a
not I'm
positive.
not I'm
yeah,
not
this is
saying it
it.
can't
Sorry, I cut
be.
him
I just
off.
want to hear what you guys say.
So the
Yeah,
positive thing, right? Okay.
contract leverage.
So
Keep it in scope though. Keep it in scope.
Yeah.
exactly. So all right. They didn't want to give him the 4-year deal, right? Or they didn't want to give him the 4-year deal. They franchise tagged him, which is going to be more money out their pocket up front, right? So you only have two options, right? After so he's out for the season. Next year, if you want to franchise tag him again, now it's 37 mil. So it goes up. The price of you know, the price goes up. I'm just saying it like that. Price goes up. Now, you can still try to play hardball and say 5 years or whatever.
Or 4 years. You want it
Or
4
4
years.
years, or even 4 years, like you still gonna be paying more in the end. And he doesn't like now that he's out, he doesn't have to worry about the wear and tear on his body anymore. See, with the franchise tag on the first year, and when they was playing hardball 5 versus 4, now you have to, as a player, you got to go out there and hope you don't have no career-ending injury. Now, ankle is not something to
Career ending, season ending, but any career
cough it.
ending.
But yeah, it's season ending, but you can rehab from that and kind of like come back just as good.
Certainly.
So I kind of feel like it's a good thing in the sense of like, okay, now I have either you're gonna pay me the franchise tag again, which I mean I have a year off, so I mean I don't risk myself anymore, even though he did what he did already. And I think you can only franchise twice. So now
So
they don't want to.
is he better than Kirk Cousins? Because Kirk Cousins was like Mr. Franchise from the Washington football team.
Yes,
they
he's
had
better
him.
than Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
definitely better than Kirk. But are you
So
saying
then-
so you think he's gonna avoid? You say he has the opportunity to end up avoiding a franchise. Well, they used it on him this season. So do you get paid if you get injured? With the franchise tag?
I think the franchise tag it's a 1-year deal. I think it's guaranteed money. I don't know how that works as far as like guaranteed versus non-guaranteed, but
So you think they might not try to tag him in the contract this time then?
well, the incentive of franchise tagging is that it's a 1-year tender, but you pay it's just more of a premium up front. So because they had to do it again if they're going to go that route, now instead of it being 31 million, it's 37 million. And again, it's it's not like he tore his ACL. It's not like he tore his like rotator cuff or something like that. A throwing arm. So I mean, I feel like he can probably come back, and if he really wants to, he can still play hardball. Give me my 4 years. At this amount of money. I think what he's trying to do also is like, I think they're trying to lock him into 5 years because of the contract, the value of the contract going forward. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he has potential to kind of flip it and make it into something a little bit more, kind of lucrative for his end if he really wants to. So I
like that
it as a
perspective,
positive, man.
I thought I'll piggyback on that and just say another positive is he probably wasn't doing well. Not probably. I don't know what his individual stats was, but the team wasn't all that great this season. And there's probably a lot of incentives and bonuses that he probably wasn't going to get.
Yeah.
So hey.
So yeah, man. I don't know, man.
Take some time off.
I'm happy, man. Go sit down. Go get paid and sit down. Recover. His brother just committed suicide not too long ago.
I did not hear that.
Yeah, his brother committed suicide not too long ago.
That's wild, bro.
So he just has time to now. He can focus on other
Be
things.
with family, man.
And
then-
rehab.
And then you don't got to deal with this COVID.
COVID. Yeah, man. I mean, if he had got the COVID and it really messed him up, that's a lot more detrimental to his career than ankle. So I'm cool with that. I think it's good. Good looking out, man. Whoever looking out for Dak, there's a silver lining in there somewhere, man. All right, man. I think that's about it, though, man. Last thoughts on any of the topics, man. Dak, Kobe, LeBron.
I just think that you should probably like not wear that jersey again.
Yo, bro, I'm wearing this until.
Nah,
You don't deserve to wear it
season.
anymore, Chris, because
Till
that
new
statement you
season.
gave was ludicrous.
that's what I
man.
was. That's where I'm at.
I'm an official
That
Lakers
statement,
fan.
yo, keep that. Yo, don't edit that out
Official
either.
Lakers fan.
Yo, I'm an official Lakers fan until the new season starts. At me.
Man, I want Grizzlies go up against Lakers so bad, man. I want to see that matchup so bad.
Okay.
You mean as like the first in the A seed?
Yeah, like the first and the 8th seed. Exactly. That's exactly how I pictured it.
You know
First
who
round exit, grand opening, grand closing.
Hold on. Y'all know who I was gonna pull for? Who I was gonna think was gonna win? It was gonna be the Lakers. I'm just saying.
You pull for the Lakers?
I wouldn't pull for the Lakers. I would pull for my home team, but I know that there was a puncher's chance. That was it.
Hey man, when this video posts, I'm gonna at the Memphis Grizzlies on YouTube, man. This video posts.
Hey yo,
you gotta show the last video when he had on his his Memphis jersey and be like, wait, what? Did he change up on us? Like, what happened?
You know what?
Came into the bubble
and it's born
all day.
Hold on.
Leaves the bubble with the championships jersey. All right then.
Didn't No Vaseline say that you can have multiple teams? You can be a fan of multiple teams.
You ain't seen me buy no Warriors jersey. I'll root for them all day when they in that finals, bro. When they in the finals, I'm rooting for them all day if my team's not in it.
Hey,
but you ain't not seeing me buy no jersey. Matter of fact, that jersey I got was a gift, and this is when Warriors was about to do it again before all the injuries, and I was like, nah, give me the Heat jersey. He's like, you sure? I was like, nah. I rock with the Warriors, but that's not my team.
But no Vaseline, man. You don't like the way Chris ride for the Grizzlies, man. You don't do that for the Warriors, man. You recognize they're a good team. You give them the props.
Exactly.
But Chris is a ride or die.
But that's his team. That's his team. That's why I'm just shocked the way he's just doing that other jersey, just like
who me?
Like it was just like another day in the office. Like he just changed clothes. Like
he didn't just wear it though. He put it out there, man. Like
hey man, Lakers the champions. I'm with.
Hey Kev, it looks like it's a fitted jersey too.
I know, right?
Yeah,
like you gotta tell it.
It rests on his shoulders, right length,
right everything. That's why I like. Feels like he went on and got fresh. Like, oh, we champions now.
Hey guys. You know what? I told you guys. I have access to a lot of jerseys.
Did you get the JR jersey?
No, I did not specifically get Deion Waiters or J.R. Smith's jersey.
You're not a real fan, buddy.
But I just want to let y'all know, man. Look, I don't have to buy the jerseys. I just have access to jerseys. So I don't know, man. Next year y'all may see me in a Penny jersey. Next year y'all may see me in a D Rose Detroit jersey. I don't know where they going next year. But
okay. Yeah.
If they make it to the playoffs, don't
you try to mix it up? No, you try to put it all in one pot. No,
I'm just saying.
like I just wear jerseys. I just like wearing jerseys.
I'm just a fan of the sport.
Yeah.
He gave that politician answer. I don't buy jerseys. I just have access to jerseys.
I buy into lifestyle.
I'm a fan of the game, guys. I'm not gonna get a Heat jersey though. Sorry.
That's okay. I'll get you one, fine. So it could be in your rotation.
We don't want you in one. You good?
See, they don't want. People don't want to see me in one. Kurt, you want to speak on something? Man? You got something to say?
Hey man, y'all hit it. I hope Dak gets better. He deserves that money. He played for it, man. Chris, man, I'm interested to see what jersey you're gonna wear next, bro.
Right? Don't worry. Just stay tuned.
It's like guessing the weather.
It's like guessing.
We gotta wait.
Who's on the schedule next? That's it.
We gotta wait to see who's winning. Who's winning?
I may have the 49ers jersey next. You never know.
All right, let's see.
Hold on. The Bills do the Bills have jerseys? I'm gonna get the Bills jersey.
Yes, the Bills have jersey. I'm pretty
sure. Why did you ask that question?
That was the weirdest question I ever heard. Do they have fans? Like, is it real? Like,
you know what? I may go get my old Titans jersey, man. They out here 5-0.
Okay, you gonna rep your city?
I rip my
or your state. I mean,
yeah.
Well, I asked you before if that was your team. You was like, nah, hard pass.
No, Vaseline, you wanna speak on
Oh
something?
man, I just want to say thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Like, subscribe, all that good Jasmine Taz. Go Lakers, go Heat. I want everybody that's black to win. Go ahead.
Even OJ.
I second all that except OJ, except R. Kelly.
Damn, man, why y'all gotta go there, man?
except we got a lot of excepts. Like the excepts go down. We got a lot of excepts. We gotta go down.
Now we just gonna take the statement back and just throw it in the trash, bro. We don't.
Well, I second everything except for the last statement. I second everything.
Yeah.
Man, the king got more hardware. He just proven that he deserves that crown. Happy for him. Happy for the franchise. Well, not so for the franchise. More happy for LeBron. Dak get better. Thanks for watching. You know what I mean? Enjoy whatever. Rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of your night, whenever you're watching it.
Cool. And this is Mini Fro Mamba. I appreciate y'all's coming through, blessing us with the viewership. Hopefully you like this. Shout out to LeBron getting number 4 on the road to number 5. We in here. Also, like Laker Nation, I will continue to ride with y'all. And get well soon, Dak, man. We want to see the Cowboys at their full potential because we don't want no excuses when you guys miss the playoffs. So,
well, you pulling that jersey like you about to pass around the collection plate, bro. Like, what's going on? What's going on, man?
Hey, man, quit hating. This is what I'm saying. This is what the Laker Nation has to deal with the whole time, man. This
is the damn respect LeBron was talking about.
This is the respect, man. Lakers want their respect. LeBron wants his respect too, man. So,
well, give the man his respect and take that jersey off.
Yes, sir.
Man came off mute just
chime in. Yeah, just chime in. Boom. Hey, headshot, man, and just left.
Hey, Kurt, man, nobody want to hear you, Otis. So, all right.
Yo, I just wanna remind you, it's a faux pas to wear the jersey of another team in your conference. We don't do that.
You know what? I'm a fan of the sport.
There we go. Here we go. There go that generic answer.
He has a script. I
don't understand what you guys are getting at with that. I'm gonna need you to let this just rest. Just lay it down. If you ain't picking it up, don't pick it up. I'm gonna put it down though. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, man.
No, what Chris talking about?
You don't know what he's talking about.
He just said, man, I'm gonna just get I just feel like saying some jazz notes right now.
This man about to CGI a Memphis jersey on him for this episode. He regrets that decision.
All right, guys, I'll go ahead and sign off, man. Thanks everyone for watching, man. Later, guys.
Later.
Holla.